Hello everyone. Today we are going to introduce you to Diamond Valley Lake in Southern California. Diamond Valley Lake is a man-made reservoir located in Southern California's Riverside County. The lake was constructed to provide a reliable source of drinking water for the growing population of the region, as well as to serve as a recreational destination for fishing, boating, and hiking enthusiasts. The construction of Diamond Valley Lake was a massive undertaking, requiring the excavation of more than 110 million cubic yards of earth and rock. The lake was built by building a massive earthen dam across the valley of the Domenigone Mountains. The dam is 2.5 miles long and stands 260 feet high, making it one of the tallest earthen dams in the world. In 1999, Diamond Valley Lake was officially opened to the public. So now that we know more about Diamond Valley Lake, where exactly is it? It is about a 1.5-hour drive from both Los Angeles and San Diego. It is easy to get to the lake as all the roads are paved and there is proper signage. Once you get onto Domenigone Parkway, and turn onto Angler Avenue, you are there. Okay, so now that I am here, what activities are there? The lake has a great flower trail that we will be mostly focusing on in this video, but it also has hiking and bike trails, as well as boat rentals and fishing. The water's stocked with a variety of fish species, including bass, catfish, trout, and more. With all of these activities, Diamond Valley Lake is a popular spot for outdoor recreation. First, we will tell you about our trip to the lake to enjoy the flower trail, and after that we will give you some tips and information about the other activities at the lake. The marina opens at 6:30, so we tried to arrive early to beat the Sunday crowds. We arrived at the marina at about 7:40 without any traffic and there were only a few cars ahead of us to get into the parking lot. Parking is $11 and the cost per person for the flower trail is $4. The entrance booth to the parking lot only accepted cash. If you want to pay with a card, you need to go to the Diamond Valley store, which is right there in the parking lot. There are also plenty of outhouses to use as well as a regular restroom building to use. However, the restroom was closed at the time of our visit. Once we were ready, we headed to the trailhead, which was right next to the parking lot. After showing our trail tickets to the person at the trailhead, we started our hike. The main flower here is the vivid orange-colored California poppy, but there are many different kinds of flowers and you can study them with the brochure that you receive at the entrance. This is an easy trail for everyone, without too much up and down, but it's even easier if you have a hiking stick. Also, there is not much shade, so make sure to take a hat and water with you. There are a few areas that had a picnic table where you could rest or enjoy a snack. Also, there were outhouses from time to time along the trail. From the top of the trail, you can also see the town of Hemet and Mount San Jacinto covered with snow. There were a lot of bugs flying on and around the trail. If you think that this could bother you, then you might want to bring something to cover your face or try to use a repellent. They really didn't bother us too much. We were there from 8 a.m. for about 2 hours and it was not so crowded at first, but when we left around 10 a.m., there was a long line of cars waiting to come into the parking lot. So, we recommend you to go on a weekday or early in the morning on a weekend. Now let's see what else you can do at the lake. I will link Diamond Valley Lake's homepage in the description so if you are interested you can get more details. As we mentioned before, you can fish here at the lake. You can fish from shore, which requires you to pay the $11 parking fee, or you can rent a boat. There are several boating options for you to choose from, so please check their website for current options and rates. You can also rent e-bikes to ride around the lake. It is about 22 miles, so an e-bike is the way to go. However, they are not allowed on the Wildflower Trail. E-bike rentals are available to all riders 18 years and up with photo ID. Ages 16 to 17 allowed with parent or guardian. Also near the entrance to Diamond Valley Lake, you can find the Western Science Center where you can learn about archaeology and check out some dinosaurs. You can find the link to here in the description as well if you want more information. The best tip we can give you is to go early. There is limited parking, so if you don't get in before the lot is full, you are going to have to wait. There is no shade, so remember the sunscreen and hats. Of course, water and snacks are a good idea, because you might be out on the trails for hours. Of course, make sure to respect the area by obeying the rules and disposing of trash properly. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. Have a great day and we will see you in the next video.